Cincinnati wins the American Athletic Conference Championship.
The streak continues. Your UC Bearcats remain undefeated as Nip at Night is rocking right now. You just saw it all happen live. Quite a nail-biter right here on WCPO 9. What a game, what a season. The Bearcats are AAC champs, and that means there will be playoff dreams dancing in heads tonight. Certainly on the lookout for the bowl game placement, right? We've got team coverage for you right now, late tonight on a Saturday from Nippert Stadium. Reggie Wilson's in-house getting reaction. Caleb is now standing by with some highlights, but we want to go first to Josh Bazan live on campus. Josh, there is celebration out there right now.
That's right, Evan. I don't know if you can hear the marching band behind me. Fans are leaving Nippert Stadium right now. They're cold, they're wet, but you can bet your bottom dollar they are happy. What a finish to that game. And of course, it's the first game they were able to attend in person. We talked to fans as they were heading into Nippert Stadium before the game started about what that meant to them.
And I love everything about it. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited to be here.
It's a good experience.
It's great. Finally, we finally get to see our team play.
Finally, everyone heading into Nippert Stadium Saturday night has been waiting all year for this moment, whether they be lifelong fans,
season tickets since for the football team since about '95,
or freshmen getting their first chance to watch their Bearcats play in person.
First game, I am excited.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
This is going to be pumped. This
is going to be the best game. It's going to be rowdy.
UC welcomed almost 6,000 fans inside Nippert Stadium to watch the AAC championship game. The first time this season they've been able to have fans in the stands.
All I've wanted to do this whole year is come to Nippert Stadium and watch the Bearcats, and I finally get to do it. And it's a championship game.
Fans had to follow COVID-19 safety protocols, and the stadium was capped at about 18% of its usual capacity. But that didn't matter to the lucky few who were able to get tickets.
I mean, it's awesome. You know, with COVID, it was really frustrating. We couldn't go see one of the best teams, the program history, but to get to be at this championship game, it feels real special.
It's great. Finally, I'm so glad they were able to open it up to some fans today.
These fans all agree this season's success has helped make the pandemic a little easier to deal with and is something everyone in Cincinnati can be proud of.
You see us on the national stage, which is where they belong.
It's exciting, especially with just everything that's going on right now. I think this is something that's fresh and exciting and kind of brings people together, and it's fun. It's great for the university, great for the city, great for the football program.
Another win for the Bearcats means this historic season continues, and I'm sure it didn't hurt the team that they finally had a hometown crowd cheering them on. Evan?
Absolutely changes the dynamic there at Nippert. Josh, thank you. This is one of the biggest games in Bearcat football history. You know, UC and Tulsa were supposed to face off in the regular season. They just never did. So it all came down to this and the conference championship. Caleb No is live for us now with some of the highlights of this one. Caleb, this was a nail-biter.
Yeah, Evan, Cincinnati playing to try to win their first conference championship since 2014, but we just had some fans walk by us a minute ago and they were yelling, "We want Bama." Make no mistake, that's what fans were here to see tonight. If Cincinnati could make a statement big enough to get the Bearcats in the college football playoff. But first things first, they got to beat a good Tulsa team tonight. The playoff's not likely, but you got to beat Tulsa first if you want to get there. Tulsa's a good team, as mentioned, but we knew the formula on Tulsa, right? We knew that Tulsa comes out slow. They start slow. You got to try to get them in a hole early that they can't get out of. That's what Cincinnati does here. The defense gets a turnover on Tulsa's first drive. We get the offense on the field. Now check it out. Tulsa's defense is very good, but here's what they do. They rush three and they send all these other guys back in coverage and they dare you to throw it over them. Cincinnati's like, all right, challenge accepted. Look at that. Alec Pierce with an unbelievable catch there, one-handed over his shoulder. And that would lead to a score later on in the drive. A long 42-yard run by Jerome Ford. That puts Cincinnati up 10-0 in this game. So they put Tulsa in that hole that they wanted to put them in. But Tulsa comes all the way back. They tie the game in the second quarter, and this thing would be a knockdown, drag-out fight the rest of the way. You may have seen it a few minutes ago on the broadcast. Cincinnati wins on a late field goal. Reggie Wilson will have more coming up in just a few minutes on this game. The big question at this point is, did Cincinnati make a big enough statement with this win to earn themselves a spot in the college football playoff? I think the overwhelming thought would be no. I think a lot of people believe Cincinnati will end up in the Peach Bowl, but we will find out for sure tomorrow if Cincinnati ends up in the college football playoff. That will be announced shortly after noon tomorrow. Again, Reggie will join us a little later on in the show to break down this game a little more for you.